All right, guys, we're going to be looking at drawing scalar multiples. And in order to start that, I'm going to take the vectors that I've been given, and I'm going to put my slopes on them. So you'll notice that this is 3 and 2. Okay, and then we have got W, which is -2 and 2. And then you'll notice U, which is right 1 and up 3. Okay, and now what we'll start is 2V. And as we draw 2V, I'm going to go ahead and locate a starting point for this. Okay, where this is our initial. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw that 3/2. So I'm going to go over 3 up 2. And this is what V would be. Okay, but I don't need 1V. I need 2 V's. So I'm going to essentially just draw another V on there. So over 3 up 2. Okay, and what we've been given here is now you'll notice there is another V right there. So to draw V, or 2V, I'm sorry, we're just going to start at the initial, and now we are going to go all the way to the terminal point of the end. And what we've done is we have just drawn 2V. Pretty simple. Okay, and that will give us 2V. Now, we're going to go to -3W. And now one thing in previous videos, we were saying we have a scalar multiple of -3, which means that this is now the opposite direction. And so that doesn't mean that all of a sudden the slope turns into a positive. It just means that we have to go in the opposite direction of what W is doing. So you'll notice that right now W is going to go down 2 and right 2. So we want to think of it as up 2 and left 2. That is the opposite direction. So I'm going to pick a point for W. Okay, and I am going to go up 2 and left 2, up 2 and left 2. Okay, up 2 and left 2, which will be here. But now I'm going to do it 3 times. Up 2, left 2, -W, -W, and another up 2 and left 2. Okay, that brings me right there. And you'll notice that that is 3 minus W's, or -3W. So from here, what we'll say is the vector starts at W, at the initial point of W, and then it goes all the way through 3 W's, and this is going to the terminal point of the end, and that is going to be -3W. It is, remember, in the opposite direction. Now, we can pay attention very closely to 2V minus 3W because we have this already on our page. Okay, so if I'm looking at 2V minus 3W's, I can follow out. I know 2V's is over 3 and up 2 twice, or over 6 and up 4. So I can say, okay, well, let's go over 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know that this is going to be 2V. Now I can follow the same format where I go over 3 and up 2, over 3 and up 2. Now, once I do that, I am going to go back to the W's, and I'm going to count that out as well. I'm going to say, okay, well, over 3 and over 2 and up 2, over 2 and up 2, over 2 and up 2. But I can multiply that by 3 as well. And I can say, well, let's do over 6. We can count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do the same thing in that direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can draw -3W. Now, our final answer to this is when we start at the initial point of 2V and we go to the terminal point of 3W. So the initial to the terminal, and that is going to be 2V minus 3W. All right, I hope that helps you out with sketching Vectors with scalars.